This paper is narrated with the help of two software products, Ivona and the open-source Audacity. The title of the paper is Online Advertising as a Promotion Mechanism, a Way to Monetize and a Source of Information. Ads. We are all familiar with them. They were everywhere, on TV, in magazines, on the street, and crowding our favorite websites. And because we are familiar with them, we are learning how to ignore them more and more efficiently. But an ad is not just an annoying pop-up put there to interrupt you. It has a purpose. More exactly, it has more than one purpose. But before we see what these purposes are, let's see who is involved in the process of consuming ads. The advertiser. This is the person that initiates everything. He is the one that wants to spread the word about his product, his service, his cause, his organization. He wants to be known. He has a goal. The publisher. He is that person that has some ad space to spare. In traditional media, these are newspapers, TV and radio stations, billboard owners. In the internet, these are website owners. The websites can be of any kind. From portals, like Yahoo, to search engines, like Google, and very small blogs. He just wants to get as much profit as possible from selling his ad space. The ad distribution network. This is the missing link. It connects the advertiser and the publisher. And for making the connection, it gets a percentage of the deal. Among ad distribution network there are Google, Yahoo, TradeDoubler, Trade Tracker and many more. They just want as many transactions as possible. The user. He is the most important element of the whole process. He consumes the ads, perceives the message and hopefully performs the action the advertiser craves for. His behavior is what tailors the whole experience. But his purpose is not to click on ads. He is on a mission to find some product or service he needs. Ads can be for him either an obstacle or a shortcut in finding what he wants. What is the purpose of ads? Again? For advertisers, it's a promotion mechanism. For publishers and ad networks, it's a way to monetize. For the user, it's a source of information. We, as users, are becoming immune to ads. This happens because we are bombarded all the time with them, and as we evolved, ad had to evolve too. We can see the evolution of ads in the dominant payment methods used for ads. First, we had pay-per-impression. The advertiser pay whenever an ad is displayed by the publisher. This was typical of the pop-up and banner era. Users began avoiding pop-up infested websites. Then pay-per-click came, together with the Google era. The advertiser pays only when the user actually clicks on an ad. It brings better monitoring and better conversion rates, but it also brings click fraud. Lately, a new model is making its mark, pay-per-action, when the advertiser pays only when the user makes a certain action the advertiser desires. It brings a much more efficient way to measure an ad's efficiency and improved relevance for the user, as publishers have to struggle to put the ads in better light to increase the conversion rates. The future seems to point towards pay-per-action models and the somewhat related affiliate links system. Advertisers prefer them because users have learned to ignore most pop-ups and banners. Users like them because publishers have to wrap these form of ads in useful, informative and entertaining content. Another trend is targeted ads. These are ads that websites, which store a significant amount of information about their users, for example social networking websites, target only specific users with. Their main problem is that users and privacy advocates don't really like the idea. And the first targeted ads attempts made by websites like Facebook and Google were labeled as too personal. The holy grail of contextual advertising is to build an algorithm that understands what an image or video is about. A lot of effort is being put into developing of such algorithms, but no breakthrough is yet known. Conclusion. Ads are not just annoying pop-ups or billboard. Ads are multifaceted and should be perceived from many points of view, but the most important thing to remember is that users are the ones that consume ads. Ads must appeal to users and be informative. Any new stage in the evolution of ads must give attention to the way users evolve. Thank you for your attention. My name was Jennifer and I'm part of the software program Ivona, and my voice was recorded with the help of Audacity. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. If yes, drop Liviu an email. Goodbye.